That's, the concept is wild to me, bro. We're grown. How do you not know? You get that grown at a sporting event. Barely the fucking Jets won.
The Jets can't have one.
All four AFC East teams. How you feeling?
I feel good, bro. We won a game.
I said I can only repay the favor.
You said what?
I said I can only return the favor.
Yeah, feels good. I mean, I would say that was one of the better team wins that we've had in all three phases. Defense allowing us to get the ball back, defense stopping them on third down, us being able to convert those third downs. Outside of that, convert a couple fourth downs to keep us in the game and then allow us to be able to go down and score. That was our goal, I would say, is to not end with 3 as much times as we get down there in the red zone. Is to end with 7, and for the defense, vice versa. Not allow them to get 7, allow them to get 3. So I think we did a really good job with that today. And this is sort of the swag I think we got to continue to flow over to the next week's game, next opponent.
As much as you can you explain, take us through your experience this morning?
Oh man, yeah. Probably one of the worst experiences I've had in terms of waking up and that happens on a game day, right? My eye was swollen shut, and then, thanks to the medical staff, they ended up helping with antibiotics and whatnot, and so, yeah, I'm just glad I was able to go out there and play. Just woke up that way. Kind of had some thoughts of what it could be, what it might be, but none of those seemed to be what it was. Whether it was a sty or whether it was maybe I was allergic to something and it was an allergic reaction. So we'll be able to figure it out when we get back.
Was that a factor at all during the game?
Was this a factor at all?
Yeah, that vision agreement.
No.
How'd you like playing with the visor? Obviously, it worked for you to throw those 4 touchdowns. And Jalen Waddle said it looked swaggy.
Yeah, it was different. I can't remember the last time I think I've played with a visor outside of high school. I had never used the visor in college, and then never used the visor, being in the league. So, yeah.
After one of those touchdowns, like an eye patch celebration, you did?
I think I seen one of my teammates do it. They were like this, and then they did that. So I just did it back to them.
Between those Ollie's touchdown with that like little angle screen and Brew coming in on the crack, or Achan's touchdown, what did you think of the game that Mike called today?
I think he called a great game. I think he calls really good games. It's just, it always comes down to the execution for us, and I think our O-line did a phenomenal job when it comes to the pockets that we had to be able to sit in the back there and then throw the ball, be able to distribute the ball to our playmakers, and then outside of that in the run game as well. I think they did a phenomenal job today, and I think the running backs could tell you the same about the O-line. The receivers could tell you the same. Fullbacks, tight ends, everyone alike.
So Frank Smith was on the sideline this game. How did that affect the game, if at all?
Yeah, I mean, Frank was down. Mike wanted to change it up a little bit because of how he had things going this past week with Frank, and I mean, Frank, he will continue to harp on the things that we've talked about, and I think you need someone like that on the sidelines to, whether you're you're looking at the plays or whatnot, I think he helps a lot with the leadership aspect of getting the guys going, keeping the guys in it, regardless of the score, and then continuing to play with good operation. And I think that's what led to, guys not straying from that with the personnel groupings, operation with the guys up front, all of that.
So basically it helped processes run smoother, and he was just around to, because I guess when he's up in the box, like how often do you really get to?
Well, I don't get to talk to Frank when Frank's in the box. So Frank being down there was really helpful. And I don't think I'd be the only one saying that when it comes to players on the field.
What do you think this win overall can do for a team that was obviously reeling coming in, and then now you are still at 2-6, but maybe with a little more of a positive outlook going forward?
Yeah, well, it gives us some confidence in our play, in each other, kind of gives us the flow back a little bit. But it's also what we're looking to do with this, right? You can feel all of that, but if you're feeling yourself too much coming into a short week to play against a good opponent, that could also hurt you. So, just keeping guys in line, allowing them to feel the win, and we get to enjoy the win. But after tomorrow, like, we got to get back to work, and it's a short week. Do we want to feel like we did the other weeks, or do we want to continue to build off of a game like today?
The run game, I think Ollie and Devon combined for like 30 carries, give or take. But the commitment to running the ball and the running the ball, how does that open things up for you? How does that open windows for you in the passing game?
Well, it opens everything up based on what the front is trying to do and then what the backers are seeing as well. So with our boot game, it helped with that. With our play action game, it also helped with that. And then with as much as we ran the ball under center, we also ran it a good amount in the gun or in the pistol. So then now it's what do we want to do on the second level defensively, right? So I definitely would say that had a big impact in the pass game.
I also want to go back to that Aaron Brewer block.
Shoot.
Do you notice like a little lights go off in people's eyes and linemen's eyes when you call a play like that, knowing that they get to get out in space and hopefully catch a DB on an island?
Yes and no. When guys are expecting it, that's when you can see like, yeah, like this was the play I knew I wanted them to call. But then when it's like one of those where it's just in the moment, you just never know what's going to happen. So ended up throwing the ball, and that was a collision. Whew.
How about Daniel Brunskill as an eligible receiver so often? Did you ever think you might throw to him at some point?
I don't know. I don't know. Based off of this week, no. But then maybe we build off of that. So.
What did he provide when he was in there blocking as an extra lineman?
Well, some comfort in the back there. Like him being one-on-one instead of one of our fast tight end dudes being one-on-one. And that has nothing to, not trying to disregard their skill sets, but, that's what Brunskill does, right? And so you find more comfort in the back there knowing that.
To a sense, since Mike's gotten here in 22, can you think of a comfortable moment of today where you guys respond in such a way after something that happened like what happened last week?
Well, I would say there's been some changes with everyone. There's been changes with everyone with the things that we want to be able to knock out, the things that we want to be able to do throughout the week, and kind of not necessarily like leading guys to think this, that, or the other. It's detail-oriented, where here are the 3 things for offense, here are the 3 things for defense, here are the 2 or 3 things for special teams. That's how we're going to win the game. That's what we can hang our hats on. And I think that's been one of the bigger emphasis this week. And I would say it's worked.
Last question.
Just how did this one feel for you after back-to-back 3 interception games? People are overanalyzing everything you say in the media. And then just to add on, this morning you wake up with a swore. How did it feel? Just come on, throw 4 touchdowns and lead the team to a win.
It feels good, but you know, anytime you can get a win with your team, I think that's the best feeling. People are going to talk. They're going to say what they feel they need to say. But at the end of the day, this is our job. This is what we do. And we got to go out there and execute to the best of our ability. And however the cards play out, that's how they play out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Devin.
How you doing?
Well, first, what do you think of visor Tua out there?
I told him, bro, like, nigga,